Sup guys, over here with another episode of Dripz. As usual, all links gonna be in description, but follow them at your own risk. And we're gonna start with the Mint.Fun. The first season is over and you can claim your NFTs. A lot of people were disappointed with the no drop, but I think that was pretty much expected. So basically, based on your performance in season 1, you can claim one or several NFTs. As you can see, I just got one NFT and I had 20k points. Unfortunately, nothing special for 20k points. It's actually, my final leaderboard position is not that bad. It's 11k. There's probably around like 1000 people who like actively participating, because I haven't been minting much until recently. And on top of that, we need to claim it on Ethereum mainnet, so I would suggest to wait for the lower gas. Moving on, we got new mission from Supra oracles. This one's gonna expire in 4 days. The answer for the question here is gonna be 100%, and as usual, you're gonna get 5 stars right away, and then your crate is gonna arrive roughly after 2 days. Next, we got amazing quest on layer 3. This one is for zkSync era. It's gonna reward us with 50 EXP, the chest, and also the commemorative NFT. And all you need to do in order to be able to claim that is just have one transaction on zkSync era. I assume everybody have that. Okay, let's check the NFT. Okay, common chest. And NFT. Okay, that's exactly the NFT that was on the cover of this quest. Okay, cool. Next we got another mint associated with the zkSync era. You probably remember this collection. It was a story where zkSync era team airdropped 10,000 of these NFTs. People thought it was a raffle, but in reality it was just the first batch. So now what they did, basically, they set up a minting page. And if you are one of those 170k eligible addresses, you can go to this page, check your eligibility, and then just mint it. As you can see, there's also a 90-second timer to mint this, because when there are a lot of people who want to mint this, they've been put into the queue. And if you don't mint it within 90 seconds, you're gonna be kicked out of the queue and you will need to click mint again. I'm actually not gonna mint it now, I'll wait for the lower gas. Next mint we got is on OmniSea for scroll testnet. And this one is good for several reasons. First of all, this is transaction on scroll testnet. Secondly, it's transaction on OmniSea. And lastly, you can then bridge this NFT via layer 0 protocol. So here you can mint 2 per wallet. Make sure that you're on scroll alpha testnet. Okay, we're gonna move on from that. Unfortunately, bridging didn't work. And the last NFT mint is gonna be Injective on Galaxy. This is Injective ID campaign from Space ID. As usual, purely social tasks and the gasless claim of the OET. Really nothing to lose. Moving on to bigger topics, we have the airdrop announcement from the Connext bridge. Snapshot date is August 1st, claiming begins on September 5th. The token is gonna be next, and the criteria is gonna be mostly transacting on the bridge in the last 3 to 12 months and providing liquidity, and you can find more details on the linked document. Now, more on the topic of bridges, Li.Fi announced their loyalty pass. This is one more bridge that probably gonna airdrop in the future, so now would be a good time, I think, if you haven't transacted via Jumper, their bridge. I think now would be actually the good time to start. So basically what this is, and we have an early version now of that on my gateway platform. Currently here there are data sets for every month starting when? Starting April. So April, May, June and July. And obviously after that, we're gonna have the same for August. And there are 3 categories: volume, number of transactions, and number of chains used. So if you want more points, obviously more transactions, more chains, and more volume. I mean, for bridges, it's pretty much always the same. We also have tiers here, and what's interesting, they also stated that the current form is just the beginning basically, and they want to implement more off-chain stuff. Quoting here, our current focus on chain actions is just the beginning. We intend to expand into off-chain activities such as Discord interactions and campaign involvement, ensuring a broader understanding and quantification of each user's actions. So it's probably going to be a fairly lengthy campaign. If you never interacted with a jumper, okay, we like 4 months behind in terms of points, but that's not the end of the world in my opinion. So we can definitely start from August. But obviously there are no direct mentions of the airdrop here, nor do I think they will ever appear until the time of the airdrop, if it will happen. And as usual, think for yourself, because we may not get an airdrop at all, or it can be very small, and bridging transactions are not cheap. Next topic is gonna be Islamic coin. First of all, you can now fill the form. We don't know exactly what this form is for. There was just an announcement on the Discord, like, wanna be first, fill the form. So I don't know, but this is very simple form where you need to provide your name, email address, Twitter handle, and whether or not you are US resident. Also for people who have the role on the Guild XYZ, ISLM Maxi, they announced the new Zili campaign. It has a very small number of quests. Basically, it all comes down to writing a thread about Islamic coin. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know what the last quest is, but they are also hinting some rewards for this stuff. Also, they announced weekly raffle in the Hack wallet in the mobile app. As far as I understand, you can get tickets for it every day, like you just log in into the app, go to the Earn tab, and just claim your ticket. And then once a week it's gonna be a raffle with all your tickets involved. In general, Islamic Coin and Hack Network, they are close to launch, and they are holding a bunch of activities, bunch of raffles in the Discord, in the Telegram channel, with real rewards, I think from Monday to Thursday, but I'm not sure. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you found video helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.